Scott kind of gave you something that you probably never thought you were going to get or didn't think it was coming. I'm sure of that, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the whole story that with Scott and I was, it was the summer before I was heading off to college, kind of played a little bit better. I'd won a couple high school events by a lot, which, I know that they're not AJGA invitationals, but enough to kind of get me going again and feeling pretty good about things. Um, he just said, "Hey, I'm going to come caddy for you in the state am right after I qualified." And I said, "Yeah, it'll be fun. You've never done it before. We've talked forever, but you've never caddied for me." And he's the thing about Scott is he'll get up at 2 a.m. and start crunching numbers on spreadsheets of golf stats. And this is where Decade had kind of all started. And the genesis of Decade really was he just took all of these approach numbers and strokes gained stats and basically said, "Hey, we're going to try something this week. I'm going to club you and I'm going to tell you what to hit off of every single tee. And I'm going to tell you where to hit whatever club you think we should hit wherever a flag is." I said, "All right, fine." And there was literally in 72 holes, there was only one time that I said something that I was like, "I don't think that's right." And of course, Scott was right. But essentially, I had been playing, we played a practice round together, and he basically said, "Dude, you were playing this golf course backwards. You're laying up when you should be aggressive, and you're being aggressive when you should lay up. Like, this is just, I don't know what you're doing here, but just trust me on this." And needless to say, we ended up winning the Texas State Am together in 2014, and then he caddied for me a month and a half later, and we won the US Junior together. So he really was instrumental in the turnaround, and obviously Cameron as well, during that time. So, Scott's, I've always said this about Scott. I love him dearly, but he's a great older brother, but I don't want him as another father figure in my life. I've got DP for that reason right there. So, but he's one of the best older brothers you can ever have.